Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano ADA. So ADA is moving higher and ADA also broke above the red resistance zone that we've talked about in the last few days. That's for me further confirmation that we are indeed here in a wave C. I mean, the move up doesn't look super impulsive, but it looks like it could be this C wave, which might be ongoing now. Reason that it probably doesn't look very impulsive here is that the whole market is basically asleep. Yeah, I mean, we can see that ADA is moving despite Bitcoin just doing nothing. ETH is also doing nothing at 1216 still, actually lost a little bit. But ADA is moving up a bit, and that is basically in line with the expectations here at the moment that we are moving higher in this A, B, C pattern. If this really is the correct micro count, we need to see, but for me, the very short-term trend is up. We've made a higher low here. We've made a high low and a higher high, higher low. What we need to do now is further, and that's a task for the bulls, to move above this wave A high at 26.4 cents. That is the next resistance that we have here on the radar, 26.4 cents. That would be a further confirmation that indeed we are in this C wave. Remember from the previous video, we said the target, or the very first target for this C wave is the 27.2 cent level. That's the very first target. Could very well be that this will already be the higher degree wave A. I mean, I must tell you, we don't really know at this stage if it's going to be just an ABC here, which is going to be part of a larger ABC. So basically a flat pattern where the A wave is a 3-wave move, or if this is going to become a 5-wave move up, and it's going to be a larger ABC zigzag pattern. Doesn't really matter too much at the moment. What is important to understand is that I believe that we have completed 5 waves to the downside here, which means that this is most likely a wave 1 of a higher degree 5-wave pattern to the downside, which means we have completed most likely this wave 1 and we are now heading up in a wave 2. The wave 2 has normally quite a substantial retracement, so it's normally quite strong. And we should be getting into this area here between 27.7 and basically 31.1 cents. Highest likelihood is even a little bit higher, so between 28.7 and 31.1 cents. I just have it down that much because I don't have a very clear picture of the micro counts yet. I'm making some assumptions here. I am fairly certain that we are moving higher and we have been moving higher. Yeah, down here we talked about the temporary reversal. I mean, it's moved up since then quite nicely. Talked to you about this looks impulsive, this looks corrective. We're going to get into the white support area, which we did, and that we're most likely going to reverse out of it, which we did as well. That we are going to break above resistance, which we did as well. Now we just need to carry on, right? I had a few thoughts and I thought about, you know, what if this wave 4 here was never finished? That's certainly a possibility as well. Not this wave 4 actually, but this yellow wave 4. There's a wave 4 hidden here. The yellow wave 4. Because in a very exotic way, we could still say that the way, and that would be my, the structure. If we don't make it to this white resistance area, I would have to say, okay, probably we haven't even finished the wave 1 to the downside. It will be delayed. That could happen if we don't make it up there and break down, make a lower low straight away. Then I would have to assume that this wave 4 was never finished, and all of this is just some kind of a weird triangle that we would just, for example, have here a triangle A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave, and then a breakdown. This is a possibility if we do not make it above the 26.4 cent level. Going above that level would make the scenario I've just shown you less likely. And then obviously taking out this high at 27.1 cents would make it invalid. But yeah, this is a possibility. This is some kind of a weird triangle. This cannot be the first assumption, just due to the subwave structures, but it's certainly something that we have to consider if we now break down. And especially the first warning would be if we break below the wave B low here, below 25.5 cents. So just that you know, this is still an option. I mean, we are here in the micro counts. These are very, very fragile. Something needs to happen, or if something happens, it can shake this whole wave count up a little bit. But at the moment, we are adhering quite nicely to it. And I think short term, the trend is still here up. Yeah, it's still sort of, you know, holiday season. The volume is down. Not too much happening in the crypto world. So there's a bit of manipulation here and there going on. Lower volume, less reliable patterns. Already on the micro counts, you have to change wave counts regularly anyway. And if you then, in addition to that, have those rather, on a day like this where we have the stock market closed, you know, we have less volume, things can change quickly. But yeah, we're just below the wave A high. So it will be interesting to see if we get above that and then get into this wave 2 resistance area. So yeah, that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And anybody who's interested could check out the trading course we offer on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.